Where are you? I'm in the forest. What are you doing in the forest? I have a basket and I'm gathering herbs, flowers, different little things. I love being amongst the trees. I love playing outside and looking up at the sky and helping my parents tend to the animals, the sheep. What do you look like? I'm a little girl. I have brown hair. I like to put on my cloak when it's cool and go into the forest. My mother comes with me and she teaches me how to gather different things. Are you with your mother now? No, I snuck away because I'm going to meet someone. Who are you going to meet? There's a boy that also comes in this forest and we play. He's fun. What do you do when you play? We never speak to each other, but he likes to chase me around the trees. Sometimes we like to try to climb trees, but that doesn't always work because the trees are too tall. Most of the times I hide from him and he'll find me and we'll laugh. We run a lot. Does this boy live near? I don't know where he lives or where he comes from. But when I'm with him, we have so much fun. And I just love him. He loves me too. We say when we grow up, we're going to marry. What is his name? Eric. Do you know your name? I think my name is Anne. Anna something. Okay. How long do you play with this boy? We meet until I'm a teenager and then he's suddenly gone. What age is that? I turned 13 and one day I went to the forest and he was just gone. And I've never seen him again after that. I'm sad because I wanted to marry him. Have you ever seen this boy again? In this lifetime? No. I do eventually marry. The man that you marry, is he similar to the boy? No. This man is mean. But I had to do it. Otherwise, what would come of me? Are you unhappy in this marriage? I am unhappy. What are the most of the reasons you're unhappy? I cannot bear children, and my husband hits me and is very mean to me. I look forward to when he's gone. Sometimes he's gone for days. I don't know where he goes, but I don't care. Fast forward to an important day in this lifetime. He finally beats me to death. How did this happen? He drinks a lot. One evening he comes home and is very drunk and begins hitting me in the face over and over again. I don't even know why. He hit me so hard that I fell back onto the ground and struck my head. And now I'm floating above my body. Can you see what he's doing after your death? Now he's crying. Now he's crying in regret, but it's too late because I'm gone. And I'm glad to be out of there. What location and time period is this? This is France. 1101. The year is 1101. I see. How old were you when you passed away or were murdered? 27. I see. What is the purpose of higher self revealing this lifetime? This lifetime revealed to me that true love is eternal. And that we keep meeting people who love us over and over again. That it's never an end. Why do you feel that it was shown to you in this way? The boy was my true love in that lifetime. That boy has been a soulmate that I have loved in many lifetimes. He came into this life because we knew it would be a sad life, but he wanted to bring some amount of joy that my soul could always remember having in that lifetime, even if it was for just a short time. He always comes in to show me love when I have tough times ahead of me. I see. I believe that this lifetime I will title The Most Innocent Love, and it's because the love that I sense from the soul that is the boy in this life is a high-level soulmate. We were never intended to live a lifetime out in that life together. We were simply meant to touch briefly, so to speak, so that moment of love can still remain within me. And it was very important for me to remember that. I had a soul contract with the husband that I married in that lifetime. And I was very blessed to have that moment with the boy in the forest, because I feel like the forest is our special place in many different incarnations. And this was his way of reminding me on a soul level that I can always return to that love and that it's never eternally lost. Ooh, wow. Thank you, Spirit. Where are you? I'm on the ground. What are you doing on the ground? My hands are on the ground and I'm searching for anything. What do you look like? I'm a young child. I'm a young boy. My hands are just searching frantically for anything I can eat. Why are you on the ground looking for something to eat? There's no more food. And I'm so hungry. I'm just looking to see if there's any little animals or any little berries or nuts or anything on this ground. But this ground is frozen. There's nothing there. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry and cold. I'm crying. Where were your parents? My parents are sick. They're inside of our little house. And I'm outside. Looking. I can't find any food. What year is this? What part of the planet is this? 16th century. This is what you call Russia. Why are you so hungry? My parents are poor. Do you have any siblings? I had siblings, but they died. I have 4 siblings, but they all died. Were they young when they died? Yes. How old are you? I'm 7. I'm 7 or 8. 6, 7 or 8. What has your life been like? It's been very hard. We used to sell at the market, but now my parents are both too ill to do anything. They send me out to look for food, but there hasn't been food for a long time. I think they're dying, and I'm scared I'm going to be left alone. Fast forward to a very important event in this lifetime. I'm eating something, but it's not because I want to. What do you mean? My parents are dead. I found something outside that they say is poison. Are you poisoning yourself? I'm eating this dark root so that I can just lay next to my parents and go be with them. And I'm so tired of the hunger, and I'm so tired of being afraid. Do you have any other family that can care for you? I don't know. I eat this root and I see myself floating above my body. My little body is dirty and tired and weak. I'm so glad to be out of that body. I'm so glad to be out of that life. What was the reason your higher self wanted you to see this lifetime? This lifetime is a result of balance, of karmic balance. There is a parallel lifetime in which I'm a very wealthy person who hoards money, who hoards food, who hoards resources, who hoards comfort, who doesn't care about other people who I consider lesser than. This is so that I can see the consequences and how the universe works to balance out experiences. I see. I thank my higher self for showing me this vision. Sometimes we don't know how karma works or why things happen to us, but there's always a reason, a greater reason. And so, while that lifetime was very brief, thankfully, I had to experience that. And so that knowledge of karmic retribution and balance is not integrated into me. And I have that understanding and that empathy because of having experienced both extremes. Where are you? I am in Hollywood, California, darling. What year is it? 1922. What do you do in Hollywood? I make movies. I'm a star. What kind of movies do you make? It's mostly silent movies. And then I move on to some of the talkies, but I'm more known for my silent movies. What's a talkie? That's when they start introducing sound into the movies. I see. How did you get started in this work? One of my ex-boyfriends, he knew some people who knew some people and got me into one picture. They said that my face was so expressive and I was just so naturally good at it. And plus, I'm beautiful, so why not? I see. Do you know your name? I'll give you my stage name. I go by Kitty. I see. Is this a name you use in many incarnations? Yes. Okay. So, how has life been making movies? Ooh, I love the glamour, but I don't like the drama. What kind of drama? Way too many lovers. How many lovers do you currently have? Right now it's just 2, but They know about each other, and this is where the drama comes in, darling. Okay. Tell me about these lovers. Well, one is a really serious businessman. He's in the business part of the movies. And the other, he's an artist. He's a painter. He's very passionate. He's very romantic. So how did you end up in this situation? Well, I first moved on from my first boyfriend that got me into the movies, into this older man who is the manager of a movie house, and we just developed a relationship. But then I needed a little extra excitement, you know what I mean? And that's when I met the other one. So now I'm just in between both of them. How did they find out about each other? Well, you know what they say when you, the spirits open your mouth, so. I think I had a little bit too much to drink at a party, and I just sort of said it. And it wasn't a good reaction. Oh man, he wanted to shoot him. Who wanted to shoot who? My serious fellow wanted to shoot the artist, but he left. He took off. So now they just try to avoid each other. That doesn't sound like a good situation. Does this situation ever change? Oh yeah, I leave him and I go be with the artist. How does this turn out? Not good. Not good. What happened? Well, seems like I'm not the only one that likes to play. So did he cheat on you? Oh, yes, darling, but I was always the number one. He would have fun, but then he always came back to me. But I don't really think I like that feeling so much. I started drinking. Did you drink because you feel regret? I don't feel regret from breaking up with the other guy. I only feel regret that this didn't end up the way I wanted. How did you want it? Well, I wanted him and I to settle down. I was ready to settle down with him. He was that special. But it didn't happen that way. Fast forward to an important time in this life. I'm on a boat. What kind of boat? I'm on a boat headed for Europe. Want to see if there's better opportunities there. Better opportunities for me working. And so does that happen? I was able to get one film and then that was it for me. One film that didn't really make much of a big deal really, and then I started to get old. What happens when you get older? Well, my charms definitely don't work like they used to. But a funny thing happened. What happened? I ended up meeting another woman over there, and her and I became a little thing for a while. Really, really, really sexy French woman. French and British woman. How long did this relationship last? A few years. I don't ever really seem happy, though. I don't really seem satisfied. I miss making movies. I feel like that was me, and then that ended, and then I was just kind of struggling to find who I really am. Fast forward to the last day of your life. I'm outside in my little balcony tending to my plants. And I get sleepy. I go inside to take a nap, and that was it. That's show's over. Roll the closing credits. What was the reason higher self chose to show this lifetime? This constant search for happiness. When you don't have to search it because you are it. That was a lesson. And also, this lifetime allowed me to be free in my expression. In other carnations, I was not allowed freedoms to express myself in love or in creativity. So this was an incarnation in which I could experience many different types of love and many different ways in which I could express myself in the public eye. Many, many, many incarnations I've been hidden away. My talents have been repressed. My light dimmed. So that lifetime allowed me to shine and allowed me to explore in ways I could not explore before. Thank you, Spirit. Where are you? I am inside of my inn. What do you mean by inn? I run an inn, a bed and breakfast. Can you tell me what you look like? I am a female. I have blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm a bit heavy set, very curvy, pleasantly plump. And do you know where you're at? I live in the mountains. Can you tell me where on the planet you are? I am what you know as Switzerland. I'm in the Swiss Alps. What do you do there? I run my own bed and breakfast. I make the best breads in this area. People come and they stay and they eat my meals and they have a nice warm place to be at during their weary travels. And I'm very happy to do this. You sound very happy. I am very happy. I have a family that lives here with me. I have a husband and children. I have many pets. And this is what I do. I'm a very hospitable person. Fast forward to something significant that happens in this lifetime. I'm standing by the fire. I'm putting in wood. It's very, very cold. I'm old now. What is the emotion you're feeling? I'm feeling sad and turbulent. Like my life is ending and I wish it hadn't. Are you dying early? Oh, no. I'm an old woman. But my family is gone. My husband is gone. It's just me now in the inn. And it's not enough to just serve the strangers anymore. The real joy that I had was the connection with my family. I see. When you ran this bed and breakfast during your life, what activities did you do? I baked bread. I had the linens cleaned. I had a garden of vegetables that I would grow to make my own foods. I would sing. I'm a good singer. They call it yodeling. Can you yodel for us now? Thank you. Let's go back to this moment. Why are you so sad if you had a happy life? Because I feel like my happiness was only when my family was here. Did you do other things to make yourself happy? No, not really. I really just lived to serve other people and to be around other people. That's what made me happy. But now I'm all alone and I just want it to be over already. I'm going to lay down in my bed in one of my most beautiful dresses. And I hope that I can fall asleep and never wake up. Is this what happens? No. I do this several nights and I realize that I'm still alive. What age did you die? 97. 97, which is very old. Very, very old. I lived the last few years of my life lonely. What is the message that your higher self wants you to know as to why you were shown this lifetime? This is a lifetime in which I still haven't learned the lesson of not depending on others to be happy. I'm also supposed to learn that I will always see others again and that I need to find happiness outside of other people and that I need to live out my purpose outside of my family. I see. Thank you. I want you to come out of awareness back to my present self now. This was a really interesting lifetime. I see myself in such a beautiful place. It was so beautiful and so peaceful and happy. Yet, I could only feel this happiness in the presence of others. And this has been a theme in several of my parallel lifetimes. There was also a lifetime in which I was a cowboy in the American Southwest, and I still was playing out this lesson of tying my happiness to other people. So this is a theme that my soul is evolving into learning, and in this current incarnation to which I'm speaking to you in, I have learned this lesson. But it is still important to visit those times, my higher self says, because I need to know how far I've come and how many times I've had to come back to do this.